minister and the prophet. I've always said there are two sides of people, the oppressors and the oppressed, and in between are the cowards and the hypocrites. Which I
no matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
What Nigerians believe now is not about the government. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
Representing people. Mr. President, my people are on the sea.
I will place economic stability and confidence. The contenders are proper to be like the lead of this minister and the prophet. I've always said there are two sides of people, the oppressors and the oppressed, and in between are the cowards and the hypocrites. Which I
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles.
Believe now is not about the government. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
Representing people.
economic stability and confidence.
Good morning and welcome to Open Conversation. We look at the Star Atlantic TV Net. Watch us live on our website, www.atlanticnetwork.tv. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, we'll delve right into the show. Do not go away.
Representing people. Mr. President, my people are on the sea.
I will place economic stability and confidence. The contenders are proper to be like the lead of this minister and the prophet.
We always overcome.
What Nigerians believe now is not about the government. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
Beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all the sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economic, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on
Representing people. Mr. President, my people are on the sea.
I will place economic stability and confidence. The contenders are proper to be like the lead of this minister and the prophet. I've always said there are two sides of people, the oppressors and the oppressed, and in between are the cowards and the hypocrites. Which I
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we overcome.
What Nigerians believe now is not about the government. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
and confidence. The contenders are proper to be like the lead of this minister and the prophet. I've always said there are two sides of people, the oppressors and the oppressed.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Joining me on Open Conversation this morning is Bishop Bob Manuel Ibioku. Bishop Bob Manuel is Bishop, Joint Heirs and His Kingdom International Ministry. Atale, and he's also a political analyst. Good morning, Bishop, and welcome.
Good morning, Loresha. Good morning, our viewers. Thank you.
And also joining me on Open Conversation is George Adzunda Achinda, a regular on Open Conversation and a political analyst. Good morning, George, and welcome.
Good morning, Loresha. Good morning, viewers.
And on to the top story for today. Court of Appeal Abuja has nullified the judgment of the Federal High Court in Abuja, which started to the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission for the conduct of the state's local government polls, which was conducted on October 5. Delivering judgment, the special panel led by Justice Onyekachi Otisi, the appeal court ruled that the Federal High Court lacked the change the election, as Section 28 of Electoral Act does not cover elections conducted by states, only governorship and area council elections in the Federal Capital Territory. The appellate court also held that the lower court was wrong to have ordered security agencies not to carry out their constitutional duties. Justice Peter Lifo of the Federal High Court had delivered judgments in a suit criticizing RISEC for setting October 5 as the election date without adhering to the relevant laws governing the conduct of the election. He ruled that the Rivers State Electoral Body violated the provisions of the local government election law by failing to publish the mandatory 90-day notice before fixing the election date. The judge further held that the updating and revision of the voters' register should have been completed before a legally valid election date could be set. He consequently ordered INEC not to release the register to RISEC until all legal requirements had been met. The Justice Otisi led reserved judgments on consolidated appeals relating to the political crisis rocking Rivers State. Let me start with you, Bishop Ibioku.
This particular thing is truth being established by the special tribunal. First is the line happening. There are federal high courts, there are state high courts, and so this idea of saying because federal agencies were involved, agencies, the INEC and all that, you have to go to the federal high court and bring them in. It's not holistic. And when we said it, people say, oh, and that's why we're making reference to some sound legal opinions that, settle this matter to the minister. So as soon as anything is coming from that place, you expect that they become predictable. That was not even good for the judiciary. So they are trying to recuse themselves in seeing that people have the confidence. Because confidence was really eroding. They are what we call conflicting judgments from courts of coordinate jurisdiction. And that committee is doing. For me, I'll tell the gladiators, it should be a win-win situation. Nobody should think is weak against Obra. No. The fact is that all these people are one if you look at their origin. And I see them in public distance. Forget about what we're talking on news.
I'll be final say when it comes to issues affecting. The court did not go into the merit of the case. They just looked at jurisdiction.
The court did not have the jurisdiction to even entertain that matter. So every other thing
is null and void.
It's null and void.
So right. that is the reason. So I want to say that the judgment must be respected because it's coming from the court. There are other appeals, before the court. I want to urge Rivers people, both those who are for and against, whenever the court delivers judgment, please, they should accept and abide by it. If there is still room for appeal, and you feel aggrieved that what was delivered is not in order, you can still go further to appeal until you get to Supreme Court. Let nobody sit somewhere and begin to castigate the judges. Let nobody begin to, wave them as and reduce them to nothing, using some kind of languages that is not befitting, for our learned justices and things like that. So, for me, what I want to say here is that the court has ruled. The court has ruled. There's nothing we can do because this is